Right guys, welcome here to the second channel on TikTok. If you're new here, don't forget, like, share, follow, subscribe, do all those good things, and send it on over, right, to people, to friends. Repost the video, do whatever you can, right? Let's boost this page. Anyways, right, so I have developed a flinch. Now, what is a flinch and how do you develop it? Well, that happens. It's one of those things. You create bad habits over a period of time, and sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board and fix it. Now, what is a flinch? The flinch is known as two types, right? We get what we call the anticipation of recoil. So as I'm about to pull the trigger, I will tip the gun forward because I know the gun's going to make a bang, so I push it away from my face. That is a flinch. Another flinch is when I jerk the trigger. So instead of me controlling the trigger, I simply slap it. A flinch. Another flinch is actually, there's a third one that not many people know about, but it is the pinky finger on my gun hand. And what happens is, as I am about to fire the shot, I tighten up my gun hand. Now if you look at the magazine that I'm holding here, when I tighten it, do you see what happens to the magazine? It pulls low and left. So what am I doing to my gun? I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm pulling it low and left, and that is a flinch as well. So I need to go back to basics. And how do I do that? I simply take a piece of paper and I put some dots or stickers, or you can draw it with a Koki if you want to. Okay, and we're going to just practice on the first circle, drawing and firing one round at a time. We'll do this a few times just so that we can make sure that we are not dipping the gun, and then we'll move on and move on and move on, and I'll show you each time as we do it. Okay, right, so don't have to stand far from the target, but 5 meters, 3 meters, it's okay. Okay, and we're going to just simply run it nice and slow. Okay. Well, it's a bit hard when you got all these clothes on. It's very cold today, so just bear with me, guys. Okay, right, nice and slow. We're just working on the first dot. So I'm going to go up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, bang. Nice, good. Okay, making sure my support hand is tight. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, trigger control, bang. Okay, good. And I'll do it again. Third one. Right. Up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, trigger control. Good. Okay. So let me grab you so you guys can see it. Okay. So here we go. I put 3 rounds. They are touching. Are they on the dot? No, they're not on the dot, but that's okay. We are looking for groupings. Okay, so now we're going to move to the next dot, and we're going to fire 2 rounds at a time. Okay, making sure I'm focusing on my grip, my trigger control, my sights, and my sight picture. Okay, right, let's put you back. Let's try again. Okay. Okay, so dot number 2, 2 rounds now. Okay, up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, trigger control. Up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus. Good. Okay, so let me show you now what I've done with that one. Obviously, guys, I mean, if you want to spend more time on it, you just do more time on it, but it's all a personal preference at the end of the day, right? Okay, so there's the grouping. Don't know if you guys can see. So there's 4 rounds. I have 3 touching and 1 slightly higher. But that's okay, they're all in a line, none of them are dipping down. Okay, let's move on to the next dot. We're going to do now 3 rounds in the dot and see how it does. Okay, so 3 rounds in the dot, and we're going to try again. So up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, trigger control. Oh, see, there's the flinch. There's the flinch. The moment I put a bit of speed on it, and I put a bit of thing, now I get a flinch. Look here. All right, so look, exactly what I meant. I have 1 slightly down, so 1, 2, and 3. Now, yes, it is very small out, but once I increase distance or I increase pressure, it will be 10 times that. So let's try that exercise again, and we can see if we can maintain it, right, without having a flinching. Okay, let's try again. Same dot. So I don't move on to the next dot until I sort out that problem. Okay, So let's go. Up, knuckle, clap, push. Front side focus, trigger control. Okay, that's better. I'm happy there. Okay, because now they are all touching. Alright. So, and you can see I'm not running it super fast, but I'm also not running it slow. And if you hear nicely, you can hear the click of the reset of the trigger. I'm focusing on making sure I've got all the fundamentals down. So my grip is good, my trigger control is good, and my sights are good before I let rip of the gun. Making sure, and I'm focusing on not pinking it. Okay. Right, the next lot that we do is we run then 4 rounds in it at a time. And let's see, I've got 5 rounds, 6 rounds in the gun, so we'll run it again. Okay, the next lot you do it again. Okay, so we do it again. Up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus, trigger control. Oh, there's a flinch. Okay, running it a bit fast. I'm making the shots not hit nicely. Now it's starting to rain, so I'm a bit worried about you guys in on the camera, but anyways, here we go. So you can see there's the flinch. You see it's dramatified as I go faster. Okay, is that the word? I don't know, but anyways, so there's the 3. Are they perfect? No, but I did go a little bit faster. So let's try that one again and we can see what it looks like. Okay, let's try it again. 4 rounds on that same dot because I didn't have a nice grouping. I have 3 that are close, but 1 is out because of my flinch. Okay, so let's try it again. Alright, let's go. Up, knuckle, clap, push, front side focus. Okay, good. Oh, I'm supposed to put 4. Let's put 1 more. 4. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. It looks like it's a nice tight grouping again. So let's move on to the next one, which is now 5 shots. Okay. I don't know if I've got enough for 5, but we'll run it until the gun runs empty. Okay. And then we'll try it. This is not the movies. We don't have endless supply of ammo here. All right, let's go. So we go up, nipple, clap, push, front side focus. Okay. Good, I'm happy with that. That looks a lot better. Okay. So guys, if you want to run the fundamentals, basically what you got to do is you got to go back to the basics. Okay. Now look, I know because of the video I ran it a little bit faster than what I would normally do it on my own. Okay. Just because of time factor with you guys. I don't like the videos being too long and it's raining, so everything's getting wet and miserable, right? Doesn't mean that I can't train in the rain. It just means that I don't want cameras or targets to start withering away because of the rain. Okay, so sometimes in life we have to go back, get the basics perfect so that we can excel in our future of shooting and self-defense and that kind of stuff, right? It doesn't help that we spray the bullets everywhere. We are accountable for every round that leaves our barrel, and we need to learn that. Okay, and the fastest I can put my bullet into the bad guy, the faster I'm going to win my gunfight. Okay, whoever puts the bullet in first normally wins the fight, and the odds are 50-50. So I need to be fast and accurate to win that fight, and I don't want to go meet Jesus. Rather send the bad guy to Jesus. That's just what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, let's look at the target now so you guys can just see the last final look. Okay, so as you could see, there was the flinch. That's the one that pulled out, right? And there was my last 4 rounds that I did. So they are quite tight grouped. I know my first shot was up, then my second shot was in, then my first shot was down. So it was kind of doing this little thing, but I'm following the dots. As soon as the dot hits the target, that's when I send it. Okay. Right, guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget, like, share, follow, subscribe, do all those great, wonderful things. We appreciate all of you guys that support us, okay, on all the platforms. So we are everywhere. And don't forget to check out our old interwebs. to check out our next training days and training courses. I think the next one that we're doing is a Warrior Card Challenge. So if you guys haven't seen the video about the Warrior Card Challenge, go check it out. Go to our profile, search, go look through the things that says Warrior Card Challenge. That's going to be happening not this weekend but next weekend. And then we've got a vehicle assault course coming up, I think in May sometime. So sign up for that. Don't forget, it's always good to understand how to work in these environments. Anyways, guys, have a fantastic day. As always, my name is Dave from Training and Tactics. Ciao for now.